Hi, everybody. I am Sally,
And I'm Deanna.
and we're your listing specialists with eXp Realty here in beautiful Bellingham, Washington. And today we're going to be talking with Tony Clark. He is the Associate Executive Director of the Whatcom Family YMCA. Did I get that right?
Yes,
I
you
did.
did.
Okay, good.
Good job.
And the reason we're talking to Tony today is the YMCA has been really stepping up and doing some amazing things in the community. And we thought maybe people would want to know, since the YMCA is closed, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we've adapted with the needs in the community. So the first thing that we adapted quickly to was some of the childcare for essential workers, and so we opened up 2 new sites. So we have provided after-school programming for school-aged youth all throughout the county, and obviously with the schools closing, there was still a need for essential workers, so grocery store, doctors, nurses, and so forth. And so we started 2 after-school programs, or kind of after-school programs for essential workers, one in Ferndale and then one in Bellingham. And then we also adapted our early learning. So we have 2 early learning locations.
Oh, wow.
So those are the youth that are right around 1 year or 6 weeks to really before they enter kindergarten, so 5, 6 years old. So we have a total of 4 different locations providing support for essential workers.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And do they do things mostly on site?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And so we have been working with the health department and making sure that the locations are as safe and healthy as possible. So we're doing things like checking temperatures before you enter the building, and obviously cleaning and sanitizing regularly, and everything for the most part is on site. There are some walks, that we kind of go on, but we really stay around the locations. We don't transport, we don't take anyone in vehicles anymore as far as youth, just because we need to learn more about the health precautions and safety of the youth with having them in vehicles.
That's fantastic. So you did mention your vehicles. You're using those for something pretty special.
Yes, definitely. So another change that we added was we're delivering food to pretty much all over the county on Fridays currently, and that's in conjunction with the Unified Command and then the Opportunity Council and the Food Bank with getting food boxes prepared, and then we've been delivering those. So last week we delivered over 100 to over 100 different homes. And then we have a central location drop as well to the YWCA. And so we have been busy driving around and getting lost sometimes in East County without cell reception out there, and looking for houses and yeah, delivering food that lasts them for a week.
Yeah, we know about
so
that.
It's exciting. And
for you deliver food for a whole week?
Yeah, well, the food boxes are designed to last for hopefully a week or close to a week. There's more than just one meal or a couple meals in there. It's designed to last for a few days at least. So.
And what's the demographic? Is it families? Is it elderly?
Yeah. Yep. It's really both. It's vulnerable populations essentially, and it's individuals that have signed up. They've used the hotline or the website and been able to ask for support and ask for resources. For the most part, we've noticed that it's elderly and vulnerable populations. There definitely were quite a few families as well with younger youth that have needed support as well.
Okay, we'll put that hotline in the description so people can.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
And then we're looking forward to, just to kind of add, we're looking forward to kind of taking the next step with supporting and helping out with potentially food packaging and delivering. And so we're trying to put more of our staff and vehicles to use other days of the week. And so we have a couple asks out and we're ironing out some of the kinks to get that going.
Okay, great.
How are you getting the food that you're providing?
Yep.
Is there a way that people can help with that?
Yeah, so the food is coming with quite a few different avenues through the food banks and through greater reach basically in the community. So people are donating goods to the food banks in 2 locations, but also where the food bank is purchasing large quantities, and that's being added in and then distributed as well. So if people are looking to donate, they can donate directly to the food bank, goods, and also monetary donations as well.
Okay.
Perfect. So on a little bit lighter note, I noticed that you have moved a lot of your classes online. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Because I think that's excellent, maintaining people's health and fitness when in a time when everyone's at home and wondering, how do I do that?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's so important to, like you just said, to maintain healthy activities and lifestyles, even though you're locked up in home. But being able to release, that energy is crucial for people. So we moved all of our classes to be online. And so some are Zoom, so they're live and interactive. And then other ones we've recorded, and then you can go up and do a yoga class or a strength class at different times whenever you would like. But they've been really successful. So one of the groups that we were specifically targeting with the Zoom was our senior classes and our silver sneakers.
Those are so important.
So important. And they, for the most part, are cooped up at home and unable to leave. And so that interaction is so important for them to see other people and stay healthy and chat and joke and communicate a little bit. And so we've been extremely surprised, pleasantly surprised with the response of our senior population to be able to, download the Zoom app and be able to add all that. We were really surprised. And we had almost 100 people in our first few classes. So it's been great. We're really excited about that.
Keep going.
Sorry, we've also added some other programs to go online, like our dance and gymnastics. We have different kind of tutorials and dance classes and lessons. And I know that our Girls on the Run also is going to have a virtual 5K. And so we're trying to change everything to go online. And we're excited about it. We're embracing it. I think in this time of uncertainty, you need to adapt. And I think that's one thing that our team is amazing at, is being able to adapt and change course quickly to be able to help the needs in the community.
That is so awesome. I'm so excited. That's great. I have a question. If you're not a member of the Y, can you still join and then take the virtual classes?
Yes. Yep. Great question. So yeah, if you are not a member, you can definitely still join. And then we give you codes and password and so forth. And then you can join the group. And we do that more so the security, so we don't get people we don't know in those groups and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely. You can join.
Awesome.
We got a lot of links we're going to share. Do you have any other questions for him, Deanna?
I don't right now. I'm loving this. I think, wow. Yeah.
Always such a great resource for the community. And one of the things I wanted to tell Tony, because Tony's been with the local YMCA for, what did you say, 3 years?
Yeah, almost 3 years.
3 years. And, I've been a member on and off for 53 years or more. And one of the things I love about our local YMCA is that I can be gone for a year and walk into the YMCA and it's always the same staff there to greet me, wondering where I've been. Or, doing the fundraiser, it's always, just that consistency of the staff is just so amazing. What do you think that is? What do you attribute that to? Is that unusual for YMCA or?
Yeah. So this is the third Y association I've worked with, and that's definitely unique to the Whatcom family Y, and it's really unprecedented. And I think it just has to do with the fact that so many of our employees see the difference we make in the community and see that we're making changes and really trying to support, and we don't have a hidden agenda. It's really about what the community needs are and how we can support. We have quite a few employees that have been there 20, 30, and almost 40 years, and they enjoy it. They love the interaction with the community and greeting members as they come in, knowing their first name, getting to know them, and really just being able to invest in the community. So I think that's really what sets us apart, and why some employees have stayed with us for so long, is that they see the difference that we make, and they see how we're constantly striving to make changes and adapt. So like in this current situation with the pandemic, we are rapidly changing to be able to support as best we can. While we can't be physically together, how can we be virtually together and be able to make those connections? Because that's really is the lifeline of the Y, is relationships, genuine relationships, and getting to know members in the community. And so really, how can we change that now? So if that's food deliveries and making connections when we're making food deliveries, at a safe and healthy distance. And that's our virtual, Girls in the Room 5K and our virtual classes. And then also making sure that we're there with our essential workers and making sure that they're able to work and have the peace of mind to know that their children are taken care of. Because we know that's can be such a burden and a stress in your life to have children that you don't know where you're going to get care, but really have that peace of mind so they can help us get back on our feet as a community.
I gotta say, I got a little misty.
Yeah.
So, but in all seriousness, I think if people are feeling disconnected and feeling like they need some sort of connection with the community, please check out the YMCA. They're still there for you, right? I mean, if you're looking for someone to donate to or looking for a good cause that's really making an impact in this community, think about the Whatcom Family YMCA.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Tony.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for your time.
I can't wait to meet you in person someday.
I know, it'll be nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be looking at that 5K, that virtual 5K.
You're going to do it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do it.
I'll watch.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Tony.
Yeah. Thank you both. Have a good day.